Hello everyone, Drake94 here and welcome back to another Luck Be a Landlord video where we are climbing difficulties again. I just put my son to bed and he was instantly silent. I think he was very tired. It's possible that he still wakes up. I will have to pause the video if it happens. Anyway, we're still in the same difficulty as we were last time, so let's try to win this time. Shouldn't be that difficult. Grab on the first spin, that's fine. I don't need to pick anything up on this spin, so I'm just going to skip here. I think all three of those are generally not great. Alright, I feel like I do need to pick something up here. I'm gonna pick up the monkey. Because if I find some good stuff, it might be good. I don't know. This is not a great start, but we have made our first rent. We need a 2-value symbol or a 3-value symbol. I'm gonna pick the Hex of Tedium. Purple pepper for the duds, which is great. Could have gone for the swear jar, but it doesn't scale into the rest of the game. I don't need to pick something up here, but... Right, I'm gonna skip. But I'm definitely not happy about it. Oh wow, this is so bad. Are we just gonna pick up a dwarf? I mean, I feel like I have to keep on picking up stuff, because otherwise I'm just going to lose. Dog or a gambler? Oh, this is a very tough run. I'm gonna pick up the gambler, hope to get something to make him good at some point. Right, milk. That's the one thing that makes us instantly better. And there's a coconut. That's honestly a jackpot given that we have a monkey. Nice amount of money for now. Yeah, jellyfish is fine. Can remove it for free. We're not planning to pick up any more seeds, so let's just go for the white pepper. It's kind of a hedge, but I mean, Maxwell the Bear requires a specific uncommon to do anything, and watering can only if you find Mrs. Fruits and compost heap, I guess. I mean, it's just not good. Alright, 18. That was 18. Just a second. So to make 100, we need 18 every spin. So we're like one behind because we're investing one every spin, but with the coconut we're definitely making rent. I could go for a milk or a safe or a light bulb. All of them are pretty equal. Let's just go for the milk since it just gives us money straight up. 25, that's decent. There's our 3-sided die. We need that to remove the gambler. We don't have any guarantee of ever seeing a die ever again. Are we going to gamble on picking up another seed? I don't think that's good. It could give us something very good. Let's gamble. Right. And this gave us a large influx of money. There's our second grab. I'm picking it up over a buffing capsule because I don't think the buffing capsule is likely to be very good. That was a good thing for the seed to turn into. We're actually doing well enough for now. Right, I'm picking up the coal because we are a little bit ahead. And maybe we're ahead enough to actually do this. There's only a single 2-value symbol, so always picking that up here. Brown pepper is fine. I can't imagine comfy pillow working for us here, so that's basically our only option. The gambler is stacking up a bit, which is nice. Don't want the lockbox, so I'm just picking up the bar of soap, which is actually decent with the brown pepper. Yeah, let's just keep on adding milk. We're getting a bunch of symbols for now, but alright. We get a rare. Let's make it a good one. What's so rare? It's a cow. We could reroll, but a cow is still fine. Really wants us to have more cats, but I think for now that's basically the best thing we can do. 23. Right, another cat. If you have a cow, you kind of want like 2 or 3 cats at the start. I'm actually just going to remove the flower now. I don't see it becoming relevant anytime soon. That's 40. That was a very good spin. So we're definitely on track to make 225. Probably the next one after that too. Lockpick Essence is fine. We do have a Dwarf, right? Yeah. Dwarven Anvil might make the Dwarf good. Let's try it. I mean, I don't often have a Dwarf, and when I do, I really want it to be good. So if we don't have to waste a removal token on this Dwarf, that's good for me. Picking up a Thief when you have a Monkey is defensible. Don't know if it's good. I'm gonna try it. Kinda want some stuff to really make this run pop. Alright, third crab, I'm just gonna pick it up. We have a bunch of symbols, but this should be good enough. Anchor, no. If we had a diver, I would pick up an anchor, but not right now. So I want something to... Alright, there's a beer, so... Dwarven Anvil Essence destroys itself if a beer is destroyed by a dwarf. And after that, the dwarfs give 1.5 times more money. So this is going to activate our dwarf, make it better. 22, yeah, we're getting some low spins, but that's okay. Because we're investing in making things a lot better. Yeah, this was a good spin. And we're getting more crabs, that's great. Of course, all 4 of them end up on different rows, but that's fine. 300, so we're 1 rent payment ahead, but I'm not sure how we're going to be doing that. Amethyst, I don't know if this is a guaranteed rare or not. I mean, the thing about Amethyst is that you can make it work with getting light bulbs. So I'm just gonna try that. Rusty Gear, that's pretty good. Incentivizes us to make another cat. Or crabs, alright, sure, we have the crabs, so we do the Rusty Gear thing. We need the coin. That's a lot of money from our crabs, that's 40. We also have our diamond, of course. And 8 spins. It's not very fast, but it'll get there. So we want ways to make our amethyst better. Third cat, I'm picking that up. We still have our cow. Oh. And of course we have the Rusty Gear. But all of them are 1 value symbols for now. So we need either the cow to do a lot or to make our cats better at some point. Alright, we need some spins like this to... We're seeing a lot of cultists. I'm picking up a gambler. Let's see if it works out. Yeah, our thief isn't doing anything yet. I'm picking up the light bulb for the amethyst. I think that's very good here. Eventually. Yeah, we're making this rent, but one after that will be less secure. Yeah, we're getting a lot of variance in our spins. Right, Swearjar Essence is unlikely to do a lot. I like Chili Pepper Essence. It can give us a yellow pepper, which is just going to give us 2 every spin, and Cyan Pepper is never going to do anything, so this is just... This should be a guaranteed rare. I don't want a beehive. Ruby is fine. It's not great, but it's fine. Black cat. Alright, we have 3 cats. We have a cow, so we're always picking up the black cat, even though I really like Capsule Machine. But I think we just have to pick up the black cat, given that we have all of those cats. 46, that's pretty good. How much do we need every spin? 48, if we start at 0. So we're pretty likely to make this rent. Yeah. There's our diamond, that's great. 40. Is that low? I think 40 is low. Yeah. I should probably pick up another seed. If we find... Even just picking up a 2 value symbol is fine. But if we find a banana, that's going to activate our thief. So I'm gonna chance it. Not sure how good it is. 41. Yeah, that's definitely low, but... Right, there's our banana. That's going to get rid of our thief. I think picking up the thief was just a mistake, but I want to experiment with that because, I mean, I don't get to use the thief a lot. 59, yeah, we need rolls like that to really make things pop. Alright, amethyst is now a 3-value symbol, that's great. 53. I am fighting with my chair again, and we are 100% making this rent. Alright. Need more ways to buff the amethyst, but we are getting some really good spins. Oh, this is a thing. I mean, we probably need more crabs. Right, we have the rusty gear. I'm not 100% sure about this. I mean, the fact that we have the amethyst makes me want to pick the light bulb, but we just want the crabs to be as consistent as possible. And the pearl being there, honestly, I don't know. If you have an opinion on that pick, please let me know, because it should be very interesting. Also, that was a very good spin. Made possible by picking the crab. Add an item, I'm always going to pick the yellow pepper here. I think yellow pepper is very good. We already had a ruby, right? Yeah, picking up a second ruby makes the first one a lot better. We have a rabbit, so it's not the rabbit here. Right, we're making all of our stuff a bunch better. I'm gonna remove the pearl, so that if we find another light bulb, it's going to be good. Chemical 7. Yeah, the rusty gear should help so much with the crabs. 55. Right, light bulb. Please make my amethyst insane. Are we always making this rent? Let's look. 450 minus 395 divided by 5 is 31. We're always making 31. I'm gonna grab the hustling capsule. 53, yeah. Right, another light bulb. I just want that amethyst to pop. 64, yeah, that's great. We're making this rent. That's a thief gone. The thief was a big drain on our resources, but it gives us a bunch of money now. Oh, this is interesting. So we already have 2 light bulbs. So I don't particularly want another one now. So I'm gonna grab the chemical 7 because we already have one. And if we find a third one, it's going to be jackpot. Yeah, you probably shouldn't go all in at this point on a single symbol. Although also, we have a lot of money right now. Yeah, high rolling with the crabs and the rusty gear. It gives us so much money. Alright, this means that we're almost certainly making this rent. And Mobius strip essence. No. No, we're not destroying enough stuff for that. Let's just go with the rusty gear essence. Another cow is fine. We have 3 cats. Green pepper is always going to give us money. And quantum symbol bomb, I don't think that's worth it. Alright. Alright. Our amethyst isn't getting buffed as much as it should, but not picking up beer for the dwarf, I don't think that's worth it. Right, our crabs got buffed. 74, yeah, I think we're basically there. More crabs. I think when you have this many crabs, you really can't go wrong with them. Never picked up the goldfish bowls, so, or fish tank, whatever. We have kind of a messy build, but honestly, I don't think it's bad. I'd like to get rid of the monkey at some point. Don't think the monkey is contributing anything. But overall, yeah, the cherry is pretty bad. Wouldn't mind removing a lot of stuff, but honestly, we're making so much money. I mean, it doesn't matter that much, right? We are rolling in dough here. So we're making this one. That's great. Don't want to mine or a chef. Let's reroll. Pear, frozen fossil, no. Witch for the cats. That's honestly very good. Yeah. Tortoise and the hare is not happening. Shedding season is not happening. So let's just get some symbols. Third ruby. I'm actually getting that. Because we have 26 symbols and we're not guaranteed to have the two on the same screen, and this makes it a little bit more likely. Should have removed something. And I'm actually removing the monkey over the cherry. The monkey isn't doing anything right now. Oh, I wanted to remove the jellyfish first, honestly. It's in the way. I mean, it's not a problem, but it's just not very good. 62. Yeah. And even though we picked a Hex of Tedium early, we just got enough rares to keep us going. So it's not a deal breaker to get a single Hex of Tedium. It makes it a little bit more likely to get the crabs, but also it just gives 3, which is great early. Not 100% if there was something I needed to pick there, but I don't think so. Right, this is great. Yeah, the black cat with the cats is just giving us so much money. Alright, we are getting our boss battle this time, which is great. Definitely ignoring the dwarf as much as possible, because I don't think it's all that great. 62. Right, we're over 1,000. Booster pack essence is going to trigger. Green pepper essence is just going to give us 30, which isn't great. Yeah, let's go for this one. Another witch. Alright. Coffee, because why not? Nice insurance policy, even though I'm pretty sure we don't need it. 144. Yeah, our crabs are all over the place, but when they line up, it's always going to be very good. Alright, 101. I'm really interested to see what the boss fight does at the highest level, because maybe that's when it becomes actually very challenging. Right, we are going to get a removal token here. Yeah, lots of things that we don't really want, but I mean, we're at the point where we can just coast and there's not a lot that we want anymore anyway. Right, let's remove the jellyfish first because it's free to remove, and then remove the cherry because it's our last one value symbol. Although maybe the dwarf, it gets rounded up, so it's 2 value symbol here. And it can become better than that. Never found our Dane, but that's also fine. Could have gone for another cat, but I'd rather just remove some symbols. Right, light bulb. Let's try and get that amethyst further up. Let's remove the Hex of Tedium, honestly. We can remove the 3-sided die. We can remove the target or the Hex of Tedium. And I think the Hex of Tedium, it might prevent us from seeing better symbols. I don't know. It probably doesn't matter a lot, but just on principle. Right, 777, we're also already really close. Don't want the diver. Let's just go for the Beastmaster. It works very well with basically everything that we have. More items. Don't really need that. Dwarf is 2 value symbol. I'm just removing the 3-sided die. It's unlikely to do a lot. And I get the feeling that it has a high chance of being hit by the boss fights numbers. I don't know. Right, that's our booster pack essence triggering. We could go for the wine, but I don't really want to. There's our golden arrow. I think, right, given that we have the target, but also some very high variance symbols, I think the golden arrow is just the best of these. It's also probably still the best symbol in the game, so let's go with that. $92, yeah. I mean, we still could go for the wine, but I really don't want to. I'm gonna reroll, just because. I know it wasn't a guaranteed rare, but I felt like doing it. Right, pretty decent. 133. We're giving ourselves a lot of chances to still make our amethyst better. But even if that doesn't happen, that's still fine. Our witches all get quadrupled. It's fine, doesn't do a lot. I mean, we've obviously already won this one, but in theory, it's still possible for there to be enough modifiers that are going to hinder us that it might still not be guaranteed win, but I haven't seen that happen yet in the boss fight, but we will see, because we're not at the highest level yet, and maybe at some point the modifiers stack up high enough that it just becomes really difficult to win. I don't know. 110, alright, we're paying this, and now... Are we being evicted? No, I don't think so, mister. Yeah, rent has increased to 1,000. Make the cows more likely. I mean, I'm gonna pick it because I think it's better than black pepper, but it's late enough that it's probably not going to happen anymore. I'm gonna grab the egg carton, but I need to pay a little bit mind to that, because I know there's at least one modifier that means that eggs don't get consumed anymore. Let's reroll. Alright. Didn't get any modifiers yet. Yeah, these are the good rolls. Alright. Bam! 12, 18. Alright. Purple pepper gives one less. If it gives 5 or 4, that's not that bad. Oh, cows cannot trigger anymore, so our cows are now just 3 value symbols that don't give milk anymore. That makes our high rolling a lot less likely, but still, we're definitely winning this. But right, if a symbol would take money, it takes one more, that's fine. Seeds cannot grow, alright. It's fun to see a lot of these effects, because a lot of them are just still new to me. Oh, this is so much money. Yeah, those crabs, they're just, bam, doing so much here. Alright. We're stacking up more and more and more. Rerolling symbols cost 1 reroll token more. Eggs cannot be destroyed or removed. Alright. So if we find an egg carton, right, we just found the egg carton, and I said, if we get this one, we can't take eggs anymore. That's fine. Symbols directly above or below each other are not considered adjacent. That might be a problem. And we already removed our 3-sided die. But we're getting more and more and more modifiers. So we need to defeat our landlord before it becomes too difficult to do so. But we're almost certainly winning. I mean, your landlord adds 1 hex of destruction. That's fun. Coins cannot be destroyed or removed. We're not getting them. So the hex of destruction might end up costing us a lot. Nice. I'm just adding more cats. You can destroy my cats, but I'm just going to add them again. 70. We're definitely plateauing a lot. Yeah, the fact that adjacencies don't trigger anymore. I mean, they do a bit, but not that much. Removing symbols costs an extra removal token. You have one less symbol to choose from after a spin. Alright. Yeah, the effects are stacking up and stacking up, but our crabs are triggering now. Alright. We don't want any of these. Target gives 10 less when destroyed. So, now the target doesn't give any money anymore. Very rare symbols gives 1 less. Do we have any very rares? I mean, we have the golden arrow, but... Oh, and the diamond. Alright. That's fine. Alright. Hex of Destruction isn't ruining our day yet, but we are slowing down a lot. But we have time. Right, we're making next rent, definitely. That's interesting. No, it's just Mrs. Fruit here. Pizza the Cat makes our cats a lot better, so that's very, very good. Alright, still not punished for the Hex of Destruction. 114, yes, we're almost there. You are 2.5 times less likely to find uncommon, rare and very rare symbols, and monkeys give 50% less. We've already removed our monkey. And all this time, the target is still there. Really wanted to find a spot to remove it, but it just didn't happen. I'm not gonna go for the bronze arrow. You cannot enable disable items, and the guillotine has no effect. That's fine. We weren't using those anyway. Final dot disappeared, and bam. Our landlord is at 2 life. We have won this run. But we really slowed down there at the end. I think part of it was just the amount of modifiers we got, and a lot of the things that we had were dependent on multiplying. So, right, the witches with the cats, and the fact that the cow got shut down cost us a lot. But the Beastmaster and the witch really needed adjacencies. So, the crabs did a lot for us, and the amethyst did a lot for us. This was an interesting run. I think there were a bunch of interesting moments where we had to make the right decision, but we also won this one. So, let's go to main menu, stats. We're 50-50 here, but we are just going to go on to the next one next time. Let's look at what it does. More challenging fine print. Is that the... What's the difference? Oh. Alright. So... that is added every 12 spins before rent payment 12. So... It used to be added every 20 spins, now it's added every 15 spins. That's the big difference. I don't know what it was in the previous build, and if this makes it more closer to the earlier floor 15 difficulty or not. I don't know. Anyway, I had a hell of time again. It was fun, and I hope you had fun too. We are on our way to going for the final difficulty, and then we're seeing how consistent we can defeat that. I really feel like we get more time to get powerful somehow. I don't know. Maybe we're just doing the right things, and the dice end up in our favor. Anyway, I will see you next time, and next time we will go for floor 19. Goodbye.